Hey guys, Cruiser here today with a brand new video. I really hope people who don't know I like Skylanders don't see this video because they'll be very angry with me. I'm joking around. Anyway, today I am going to be doing, if you guys don't know, every year or so I do a video where I look back at my entire basic Skylander collection, and just tell stories and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to be doing in this video, so prepare for a long video. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to go around my entire collection and kind of tell stories about how I got them. Some I'll just say their name and skip, and yeah. Some things I would like to note first, this isn't my entire collection. I did actually add clay figures this time, as you can see Pepper Check down there. Also expect a lot of zooming in and out because there's a lot of stuff here. So yeah, I don't have all the clay figures I'm planning on making. Also, I might later get another, if I can find it, there we go. I might later get another Dark Crystal, but I only do these yearly, so I don't know. If there's a new Skylanders game, I probably won't do this again until there is another one, being that how we're not getting a game, how we didn't get a game this year. We would have gotten it already, actually. So, yeah, let's just begin. I'm currently on my bed just so I could get everything in frame. So, let's begin. It's going to be kind of difficult seeing as how my room is kind of filled with these. So, I might actually, you know what I will do? I'm just going to zoom in on the characters, and hopefully I can get them all. First, starting off with my favorite, of course, being Chop Chop. I have so many stories about this one figure that I am not even going to talk about it in this one video. That might actually be a separate video, so expect that. Something that you should note is Hot Glued Sword. That I'll mention in another video because it's actually kind of a funny story, and as you can see, I do have a regular one. I did buy a regular one just so I could have a normal Chop Chop. Next is Crypt King. He was actually in one of my first videos. So, yeah, that was the Trap Team unboxing, I think, where I unboxed a few figures. Next is Shortcut. Nothing much to say about him. I'm pretty sure I did do an unboxing for him, so that might be somewhere on the channel. Right down here, I might need to move my hand. There's Ghost Roaster. He was one of the earlier characters I got when Spyro's Adventure was first released. Here we have Fright Rider. Nothing much to say about him. Grim Creeper. That's been. Also, again, warning you, I might forget some names, especially the vehicles. So, yeah. Continuing Batspin, I do have a story for Batspin. Apparently, if you find the video, I think I unboxed her with Spotlight. I was insanely sick when I recorded that video. I remember I didn't go to school for weeks, and I was so sick and so stuffed up. And, yeah, it was kind of funny. Here we have Rattleshake. There we go. Again, bad memory. Rattleshake. Actually, I think I got him with Nitro Magna Charge, who's in that cabinet right there. I got him with Nitro Magna Charge. I had to choose him or Free Ranger. I chose him. Here we have Night Shift. I love Night Shift, that's all I need to say. Cinder, Roller Brawl, and Hex. As you can see, they're in the line, because in Academy they mentioned they have, like, that undead, I don't know, club in Academy, so I put them all next to each other. They're also like that in my cabinet as well. Next is Fiesta, one of the first Superchargers I got. Also, design-wise, I love him. It's just, I feel like they really need to buff him up. That's my only complaint about Fiesta. Bone Bash Roller Brawl, I think it was. Superchargers, I'm going to struggle the most with, so I'm just going to call them Superchargers and the character's name. I personally would have enjoyed Chop Chop, just saying. I feel like he was a more fan-favorite character, but it's okay that we got Roller Brawl. Eyebrawl, of course. Really like him. I forgot. Something that I really needed to mention was, with the line of senseis, as you can see, once we get to around, Pit Boss, these 3 characters right here, I don't really care for. Like, these are, right now I'm going through my favorite characters. Like, once we get to, let's go to, which one has a lot of characters? Life. Let's say once we pass Crash, then these are some characters I don't regularly play with, so... Yeah, I'm just going to mention that. So far we're still in our favorites, and now we're heading to, in my favorites. Now, Wolfgang, nothing much to say. When he was first revealed, I was actually, like, really mad because I was really hoping for Hoodsickle, but we got him. So, continuing, we now have Chopscotch. Nothing much to say there, I really like her. Pit Boss. Cool character. Funny Bone, not really. He's probably he's my only undead character I don't really enjoy playing with. So, there's that. Hijinks, same as I think of Hex, and Eyebrow, same as I think of Small is the same as I think of Eyebrow. These are my 2 creation crystals. I know Dr. Skull is in one of them, and Scarecrow, Tearcrow are both in them, but I have, if you want to see them, you'd have to see the video because I do not have my TV on and I don't want to waste any time. Crypt Crusher and... I'm also going to really struggle with the vehicles because... Is it the Dune Buggy? I'm pretty sure it's Dune Buggy. Crypt Crusher and Dune Buggy. I really hope I got those right because vehicles I'm going to really struggle with because... I don't know. It's just that I haven't played with them for so long. I don't go back and play Superchargers. Heading back to tech. Sorry, that's so slow. We have Jawbreaker, same as Crypt King. He was in one of my first videos. I love Jawbreaker. He's, like, awesome. Magna Charge. Actually, I have a cute story about this one. When I was going to get Swap Force the first time, my dad said, hey... He actually paid for Magna Charge. He said, hey, because I don't know, we were there for an hour because they didn't get Swap Force out. This might be a story for another time. I might tell some more stories, but we were there for a really long time, and my dad said, I don't really, seeing how we're not going to be going back anytime soon, do you want to get another character? So I chose Magna Charge. Spyrise, I actually can't remember how I got him, but I know that... something I do remember is he's a great character. Gear Shift, Wind Up, Drill Sergeant, another really good story. Like, one day my dad just came home and he surprised me and he bought like a 30-pack of characters. Like, he bought 2 3-packs because I can't remember. This was at the time when Skylanders didn't cost as much money. They're like $10 each, and a 3-pack was only $20, and I'm pretty sure he found them at a sale, so he got, like, 3 packs of, like, an adventure pack and stuff for only, like, $20, and it was, like, the best deal. And he came to me, and, yeah, like, he surprised me, and me and my sister were really happy. We were playing Skylanders for weeks then. Chopper, Trigger Happy, of course. He's one of the oldest ones I have, seeing as how I got him for Christmas. I got Spyro's Adventure on Christmas. I've had him since then. Same as Chow Chop over there, the one with the glued sword. Next is Countdown. Nothing much to say about him. Drobot, Sprocket. I love Sprocket. I pretty much like all the characters on this side. High Volt, of course. Okay, this is one of the only things that I'm really mad about. If I can really zoom in. His spear's on a tilt, and I've always hated that. See, like, look at that. I've hated that, and I have no clue why mine's like that. And there's no way of fixing it either, so I just keep it like that. That's the only thing I really hate about my High Volt. Double Dare, Trigger Happy, I gotta be completely honest, I hate him. He's the only supercharger that I hate. I really don't like him. Bouncer, love Bouncer. He was my first giant I got after Tree Rex. Chain Reaction. Dr. Crankcase. I actually kind of wish they picked somebody different for the tech, but Crankcase is fine. I don't mind him. Robo. I think I've already told this story, but I got Robo on eBay for like a really good price. And this was when he was like really rare. So that was, I can't remember who did it. I posted on Instagram the shop that was selling him on eBay for like the best price. And I said, thank you on Instagram. Dr. Neocortex, Boomer, Treadhead, Trigger Snappy, and Drillbit. My 2 tech Imaginators, I couldn't name them both. Shot Shock was one, I think, and I can't remember. Iron Fist was the other one. The Gold Rusher, I think that's what it is, I'm pretty sure. And the Shield Striker? I think those are the 2. And the Barrel Blaster, of course, for Donkey Kong. Heading on down to water. Lobstar, I love Lobstar. Actually, like a fun fact, Trap Team was mainly when I was rising up. I remember I started in Swap Force, but Trap Team was when I was really into YouTube. Still am. That's when I really started posting more, and Lobstar was actually my Halloween special. So, yeah, that was funny because some people found him day 1, but Canada got him in at around, like, Halloween, and I just went, like, the day before Halloween, and I found him. So for Halloween, I bought him, and it was awesome. Snapshot, of course, came in the starter pack. He's great. Slam Bam. Now, I don't know if I told the full story on why I mainly use Series 2 Slam Bam. If you look down there, if I can find it. There he is. There's Series 1 Slam Bam. But the reason I mainly like my Series 2 Slam Bam is because, funny story, my Series 1 Slam Bam I brought to school. This is when I was being a dumb kid and I'd bring my characters to school. I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, one of my classmates came up to me and said, "Hey, Cruz, your figure broke." And I go over there, or I think she said, like, your Skylander broke or something. And then when I went up there, I find that he was detached from his base, and I, like, cried, and I was trying to, I'd take, like, a glue stick and try gluing him back on. Oh, it's really dumb. Flip Wreck, Washbuckler, of course, Freeze Blade, Gilgrunt, Punk Shark, Chill. Fun fact about Chill, really quickly, if you look at her lips, some Chill's lips are red and some are blue, so it is, make sure you check yours, because I think the red lip ones are more rare. I remember the Skylander dude told me that. Go subscribe to him, by the way. Deathclops, Superchargers Gilgrunt. I'm just gonna call him that. He's a great character. I always struggle with their names. Thumpback. I love his light core, where his the coral on his arms glow. Moving back a bit. Thumpback. I wish you could actually fight the Gulper in Imagineers, because I think Thumpback and him would be a great fight when you could actually do that. Not Imagineers, in Trap Team. Sorry. Kingpin, of course, comes in the starter pack. Grave Clubber, I love him. He's top character. In my top 5, I'd say. Tidepool, there we go. I don't know why I'm struggling with her name. Tidepool, she's great. Echo. There's the Series 1 Slam Bam. Sorry, you can't really see him. There we go. Tough Luck was in the way. Riptide, probably my least favorite character. Zap. Whamshell. Thumpling. Gilgrunt. And my 3 water Creation Crystals. The other one was actually one my friend made, but I don't know. I would have given it to him, but he didn't really want it. Not Riptide. Reef Ripper. Wait, was it Reef Ripper? Is it Reef Ripper? Not Reef. I don't think it's Reef Ripper, because I'm thinking Riptide. And because I said that, I'm really confused. I know it has Reef in it. I can't remember. Dive Bomber is behind it. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll remember it. Heading on to probably the element that I wasted the most money on, being you there. It's Life. Life, boy, did I pay a lot of money for Life. Let's begin. Also, we'll get to them eventually. So, here we have Bushwhack, great character. The day after Halloween, I got Bushwhack, right after Lobstar. Stump Smash down there. He's so slow, but I love him. I love Stump Smash. Stig Bomb, great character. Gorilla Drill, great character. High Five. I won High Five in actually a contest, and I was the only person in my town to own him for quite a while. I owned him before quite a few people in my town for a couple of months. So now, Bumble Blast, of course. Stealth Elf. My dog got to her, and I have yet to buy another Stealth Elf, sadly. Her ear's also bad. I think she just got a haircut and has battle damage. That's what I say. This is something that actually makes me kind of sad, because I kind of feel like bad for owning this character, which is Thrillipede, because I know a lot of people can't get him, and this kind of makes, like, I don't know. I don't want to be bragging. That's something I don't want to do. And I paid, like, I'd say $40 to $60 for Thrillipede, and it was like, yeah, he was the last supercharger I needed, but he's like, I don't want to be bragging about any of this. I just buy these characters because I love them. I love this game. And I'm not saying you don't love the game if you don't have all the characters, because it's actually difficult to do it. And some people can't even afford this. Like, it's insane how much Skylanders costs. The only reason I'm doing this is just to tell stories and show the characters I own. Supershot Stealth Elf. Donkey Kong. I don't know why he's here. Nintendo guest stars. I like the guest stars. I think they're cool, but I don't know why. Donkey Kong was an odd choice. I think they should have done somebody like Mario. T-Rex. This pain in the butt. You monster. I love Chompy Mage. Don't get me wrong, but that's more of the pain I needed to go through to get him. I spent at least 4 months trying to just get a decent price for a Chompy Mage. This one cost me $81. I'll admit that now, and it's so bad. Everybody, don't buy Chompy Mage. I'm just saying that now. Don't buy him. He's worth, buy the Christmas variant. I'm just wrong, and I said that I needed the green one. He's a great character, but get the Christmas variant. It's much more worth it. Though I am very happy I own this one. Ambush. How did I forget her name? It'll come back to me, I swear it will. Crankcases. Also, wait, is she next to Poppy? These two, I say this. These two are father and daughter, because Crankcase apparently made Boom Bloom. Boom Bloom is her name. He made Boom Bloom, and he made like a ton of them, and he apparently got rid of all of them except Boom Bloom. So they're daughter and Pappy. Crash Bandicoot. Wow. Tough Luck. Zulu, don't know why I don't like him that much, but I don't know why. I just don't love Zulu that much. Shroom Boom, Camo, Zook, who actually has like an insanely funny backstory. I didn't know that until recently. Food Fight, Barkley, Mini Elf. I need to think back. Whisper Elf, there we go. My 2 life creation crystals. And I do have an extra one that a friend made. And the Stealth Stinger. And the Buzzwing. That is correct. I am for sure that's correct. Alright. Now we're at Earth. I think this is one of the more, I don't know, not one of my favorite elements. Starting with Wallop, Prison Break, one of my favorite characters from the beginning. Wallop's also OP, I should mention that. I'm actually, since I'm so close now, maybe I should zoom out just a bit. Doomstone, funny story about this one. This one's actually kind of bad. When I was younger, like the end of Swap Force. This was at the end of Swap Force, no, I started my YouTube channel just before I had all the Swap Force characters. Doomstone, last one I needed. My mom went out of town, and I told her, please go check for Doomstone, because what happened was I was feeling insanely sick. So I was about to, I felt like I was about to throw up, and then my mom, she came to, like, my room, and she's like, this was one of the only ones they had there. Like, they just got him in. And then she showed it to me. And just out of nowhere, I burst up, like, not even feeling sick anymore. And I said, thank you so much. I took it, and then I started playing with the game. And then an hour later, I puked. So, that was a funny story. Rebel Rouser. I struggle with his name so much. I remember my first video I did of this. I struggled with it. Terrafin, who can forget him. Fist Bump, I love him. He's a panda, by the way. He's not Chaos. He's a panda. Is he the only panda Skylander? I think he is. But I love him. And how you know he's a panda? He looks like a panda, and he eats bamboo. That's how you could tell he's a panda. Danarang, Flashwing, Scorp, of course. Smash Hit. Terrafin with Bazooka. Crusher. Continuing. Golden Queen, who can... I missed the magic element. I will go back, don't worry. I will go back to the magic element. So, we have Golden Queen. Barbella, really OP, except I don't know why I don't like her design, but I don't. Tri-Tip, Head Rush, I don't like Head Rush. Boulder, Rocky Roll. His name's Boulder. Slobber Tooth. I always get confused with Slobber Trap because they're so similar. Bash, Crash the Skylands guy. Terabyte, Bop. My Earth Creation Crystals, and I do have an extra one. The Thumb Truck and Shark Tank. There we go. Now let's go to Magic because I missed it like a dummy. I was gonna make... My next clay figure is going to be in the Magic, by the way. It's going to be Spell Slamzer. Even though I know he was originally light. Alright. Enigma. He's awesome. He's just awesome. Why did I almost say Slobbertooth? It's Trap Shadow? Yeah, it's Trap Shadow. Also, I forgot to mention this back at Barkley over there. He's also a reason Life was one of my worst elements where I had to pay. I paid like $40 for him. So Life, I paid for Barkley and Whisper Elf, loads of money. For Chompy Mage, like that's the most I've ever spent on a character. And Thrillipede is the most I've spent on a character. It's insane. Ugh. So continuing with Magic, here we have Trap Shadow. Pop Fizz, why am I forgetting your name? I love you. Here's Pop Fizz. Hootloop. Voodooed. Double Trouble. I don't know why I struggle with his name. Oh, I hate you. Starcat. Not Starcast. Star Strike. She looks like she could be related to Starcast, though. Maybe because she's wearing clothes. Dunebug. I love Dunebug. I don't know why people don't like him. People say it's forgettable. I love Dunebug. Deja Vu. Cobra Cadabra. I got him for my birthday. I love Cobra Cadabra. I could never find him in my town, so I actually ordered him online for my birthday. Splat. Big Bubble Pop Fizz. He made a tiny appearance. And Academy. Ninjini. Mysticat. One of my least favorite senseis. I don't know why. I just don't like him. Satan. I'm joking. I'm referring to a Heartbreaker Buckshot. That's regular Buckshot. I love Buckshot. But just look at him. He's awesome. Painata, of course. Spyro. The amount of stress you have given the Skylanders fan base is very sad, but we all love you. Blastermind. Not to be confused with Mastermind. Wrecking Ball. I don't know why, but a lot of people hate him apparently. But he's adorable. Look at him. Spry, even more adorable. Sorry. Mini Genie. And my Magic Creation Crystals, who I have yet to make a video on. So yeah. Here we have Splatter Splasher, and it's my favorite vehicle. Why am I forgetting its name? Soda Skimmer, there we go. Heading on to fire now, and sadly my phone's about to die. I might actually quickly take a break and go charge it. Sorry for being unprofessional, but I'll quickly be back. See you in 1 minute. I'm not going to do that cool transition this time. See you in a few minutes. Goodbye. Really quick. Okay. I am back. Let's continue. Quickly, I do want to mention something because I did some research. I've actually been gone for like an hour because of my phone. That was the Dune Buggy, not the Tomb Buggy, not the Dune Buggy. My deep apologies. Other than that, I got most of them right. So now let's move on to fire, starting with Kaboom. I just bought Kaboom, nothing much. Wildfire, who doesn't love Wildfire? Firecracken. Blast Zone, of course, because it's the starter pack. Sunburn, you poor thing. You poor thing. If you guys don't know, Sunburn has not gotten a character, has got a repose, or hasn't been released ever since Spyro's Adventure. We all need to feel for the poor thing. Oh, come on. Trailblazer, there we go. Flameslinger. Igniter, to ignite the fire. Eruptor. Smolder Dash. Frino. Spitfire, of course. Supercharged Eruptor. Lava Lance Eruptor, I remember that one. Bowser. I actually really like Bowser. Sadly, I really wish they really need to make the him and Donkey Kong work in all the games, because I feel like everybody should have the option to play as them. Like, at least we could play as Crash and Dr. Neo Cortex in every version. Hothead, Flare Wolf, Taekwon Crow, Ember. Oh, here's my clay figure of Pepper Jack. I might need to pick him up just so you can see his eyes. He does that. He tends to do this a lot. Falls over a lot. There's Pepper Jack. Just need to put him back. Hot Dog. Torch. I was gonna say Ember. I'd be so mad with me because Ember's right there. Raptor, I love him. He's adorable. Small Fry, I forgot. My fire image, there's Pumpkin right here. I can't remember who's in this one. They're split between these two. One of them is my friend's. I'm pretty sure this one's my friend. I'm not for sure. Hothead. I was looking at Hot Streak and the burn cycle. That one's Hot Streak. I am sorry. I was thinking because I was looking at Hot Streak, so I was thinking hot, and then I was thinking because of the lava texture, head, because of Hot Head's look, so brain mix up. Heading over to air, we have Thunderbolt. Was that it? I think it is. It's Thunderbolt. Yes, Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure that's his name. If not, I'll correct it with some text. Gusto. Boomjet. I can't remember how I got some of these characters. I have no clue where I got Boomjet. Free Ranger. Monkey. Monkey C. Monkey Doom. Oh, what's his name? I love him too. He's a great character too. He's the only because I really like how he fits his frisbees. Fling Kong. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Jetpack, of course. Everybody knows who Jetpack is. Sonic Boom. Scratch. Super suck Jetpack. I don't know. I don't know the supercharged Jetpack's name. I don't play with him much, so yeah. Stormblade, Swarm. Fun fact about my Swarm. Here's another story. This was a recycled figure, this Swarm. My other Swarm lost its tail when I was unboxing it. I bought him with Crusher. I was going so quick, I was so happy to get them that when I was unboxing Swarm, his wasp tail, if you can see it in the back. Not this one, but the other one's wasp tail plopped off. And it was really bad. So, yeah, here's my... I need to move. I'm laying down, because... been a lot of moving. Here's my clay Dreamcatcher, probably my favorite one so far. Bad Juju. I made Dreamcatcher because I didn't want Bad Juju, but we got Bad Juju, so yeah. Wildstorm. He was awesome. How did I forget his name? I love Airstrike. I love Airstrike. Airstrike's great too. A lot of these two air characters were probably some of my favorites this year. I think we got some really cool air characters this year. Whirlwind, Warnado. I know a lot of people hate Warnado. I'll have to replay him because who knows? Maybe he'll take the spot as the worst, my least favorite Skylander. Blades, of course. I don't know why I don't like Blades, but I don't know. Also, how do I not know stuff like this? I never knew he has a sword tail. Does he even? I don't know if he fights with it, but that would be. I can't remember Blades. I don't know why. I can't remember his attacks. He's the only one I can't really remember. I know he can. What's his? Is that his main attack? Is his main attack shooting out of here? I think this shoots, and I know he flies up in the air and he shoots out a ton of knives. Which is pretty cool. I'll have to replay Blades too. I think I'll like him now. Lightning Rod, Popthorn, Breeze, and Peckvac. Who should have been, spoilers, he should have been Jetvax baby in the TV show. Adorable. Even though in the games, I'm pretty sure the minis come from an alternate universe. And they want to help out the Skylanders. They're just miniature versions. Air Creation Crystals, Jetstream, Sky Slicer, and Clown Cruiser. now heading to light, which of course I mixed light and dark here, just at the sides. Light, of course, night light. Funny story about this one. When I was getting the dark and light adventure packs, I was looking for them. I was hoping to get them for Christmas. I couldn't find them. New Year's Day, the first, I think, Skylander's Trap Team came out in 2014. 2015. First day of 2015, I go there. I find Nightlight in his adventure pack. It was the best day ever. Until when I got home and I tried recording the video and it deleted it, and then I cried. Because it was awful. Astro Blast. Spotlight. Aurora. Blastertron. Why? I know him so well. I love him too. Also, this is the best effect about him. The top there, to make it look translucent. Like from here, it looks like it's floating. Great. My light creation crystals, I have 2. The Sunrunner. I swear it's Sunrunner. It's Sunrunner. If I'm wrong about that, again, I will correct myself. Continuing. Sea Shadow. A lot of shadows. My dark creation crystal, which was the last thing that completed my collection. Great. I still want another one, because I like the other mold as well. Hoodsickle. Love him. Favorite villain. How did you monster, if I forgot. Oh my gosh, it was just a Starcast, there we go. Blackout, Nightfall, and Nightmare. Alright, now for the final row, which is probably, I'm not gonna remember. Was this Dark Light Crypt? This was Dark Light Crypt. Pirate Seas, Empire of Ice, Dragon's Peak, the Dragon Cannons, I don't remember, the Catapult. I never was good with the battle packs, I never bought them. I'm just missing the Archean Crossbow. Enchanted Elven Forest, Sunscraper Spire, which is apparently very rare, which sucks, because it's great. Midnight Museum, Griffin Park Observatory, a thing that will burn me, I don't know, Tower of Time, Sheepwreck Islands, Nightmare Express, and, ooh, Mirror of Mystery, and I love that. I don't know, I like that so much. The, here's all my traps. I don't have one for every character, but I have enough. I have an extra water, I don't know why. Toad27 bought this for me. Shout out to him. Bless his soul. He's not dead, by the way. I don't know why I said that. The blue chest, the gold chest, the silver chest, and the hardest one to find was the copper chest. I have so many extras of these two. I think I have 3 extras just for that one copper chest. Chaos Trap, which was in the Chaos Cup, Chaos Cup, all the villain cups, Golden Queen, Wolfgang, and Count Moneybone, and of course the main man himself, Chaos. So other than that, guys, that's about it for this video. I am so sorry it was so long. This was actually a pain to set up, so this is probably going to stay like this for the night. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put these all back tomorrow because was this a pain to set up. Like, I remember as a Skype call and just panned through them. I'm really tired now. Sorry if I'm going on. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, do not forget to subscribe. And have a nice day. Goodbye.